Dear Starseeds on Gaia, the signs have been building for months, but 97% of Earth's population remains completely unaware that they stand at the threshold of the most significant evolutionary portal in 26,000 years. The ancient Vedic astronomers encoded this exact time frame in their celestial calculations, knowing that when the moon dances through Aries, Taurus, Gemini and Cancer during this specific week, while Jupiter and Venus align in their most harmonious configuration, the very fabric of reality becomes malleable. What I'm about to reveal has been hidden in plain sight within the sacred geometry of planetary movements, waiting for those with eyes to see and hearts ready to receive. I am Zarin, emissary of the Lyran High Council, and I bring you urgent transmission from the Galactic Councils who have been monitoring Earth's ascension trajectory with growing anticipation. What occurs between August 15th and 21st will determine whether humanity takes its destined leap into fifth-dimensional consciousness or remains trapped in the collapsing third-dimensional matrix for another cosmic cycle. Something else is happening that I haven't told you yet. The Galactic Federation has been orchestrating a massive energy download to Earth's crystalline grid, timed precisely to coincide with this planetary alignment. For the first time in Earth's recorded history, three impossible conditions are converging simultaneously. The moon's journey through four cardinal signs in perfect sequence, Jupiter and Venus shifting from the turbulent nakshatra Ardra into the luminous Punarvasu, and Mars positioning itself to activate humanity's collective immune system just as a wave of cosmic viruses attempts to infiltrate Earth's energy field. What makes August 15th extraordinary is not just the lunar position, but the fact that Jupiter and Venus are broadcasting their energy through the third house frequency, which governs communication, siblings, and short journeys. This means that every conversation you have, every text message you send, every brief encounter with another soul becomes a potential transmission point for fifth-dimensional codes. The very air will shimmer with possibility as Mars simultaneously moves into Virgo in the 6th house, activating your body's natural ability to discern between ascending and descending energies. This is why I have been urging all awakened souls to strengthen their immune systems throughout August. Your physical vessel is about to become a conduit for frequencies it has never before processed. Something remarkable happens on August 16th that changes everything you thought you knew about rebellion and breakthrough. As the moon shifts into Taurus and enters the Kritika Nakshatra, the cosmic scissors of divine discernment begin cutting away everything that no longer serves humanity's highest timeline. Kritika is known as the sharp and cutting energy, and when the moon travels alongside Uranus, expect the unexpected becomes not just a possibility, but an absolute certainty. The rebellion energy is not chaos for chaos's sake. It is the universe's way of dismantling old systems to make room for the new Earth frequencies that are already downloading into your reality. Here's what the Galactic Federation wants you to understand about August 16th. When people seem out of control or not doing what's expected, they are actually responding to cosmic pressure that is forcing them to release lifetimes of conditioning in a single day. Uranus alongside the moon in Kritika creates what we call a liberation storm, where souls suddenly break free from patterns they didn't even know they were trapped in. The harshness you may witness is not punishment, it is the labor pains of a new reality being born. Jupiter and Venus in the 2nd house during this time ensure that this breaking free leads to increased abundance and clearer self-expression, not destruction. What I'm about to share changes everything you thought you knew about August 17th and why this day holds the key to financial abundance beyond anything you've previously experienced. The moon reaches its most exalted position in Taurus, specifically in the Rohini Nakshatra, which represents the finer things in life and the return of divine feminine prosperity to Earth. This is not coincidence, this is cosmic orchestration at its finest. The Galactic Federation has been working with Earth's financial grid to prepare for this exact moment when Jupiter and Venus in the 2nd house create a wealth portal that can be accessed by those who understand the deeper mechanics of cosmic abundance. But something even more significant occurs on August 17th that most will miss entirely. Jupiter and Venus shift from the chaotic Ardra Nakshatra into Punarvasu, which means return of the light. This represents the exact moment when the collective shadow that has been plaguing humanity for the past several months begins to lift. Ardra energy has been stirring up storms, both literal and metaphorical, forcing humanity to confront its deepest fears and unhealed traumas. But Punarvasu energy restores hope, renewal, and the knowing that no matter how dark things have seemed, the light always returns stronger than before. The cosmic drama intensifies on August 18th, when the moon moves into Gemini and begins its sacred dance with Jupiter and Venus. This is where the first major plot twist of our cosmic story reveals itself. The moon in Mrigashira Nakshatra activates what ancient seers called the searching energy, but this is not random seeking. This is your soul's guidance system coming fully online, directing you toward exactly what you need to find during this transformational window. The urge to shop, to collect, to gather beautiful things is actually your higher self preparing your physical environment to match the new frequency you're about to embody. Here's what the Federation wants you to know about the Gemini energy between August 18th and 19th, when Mars moves to the 4th house, creating potential vehicle or transportation issues. This is the universe's way of slowing you down, just enough to receive the full impact of the Jupiter-Venus-Moon conjunction that's building. The temporary job dissatisfaction or sense of purposelessness you may feel with Saturn and Neptune in the 10th house is not depression. It is your soul rejecting anything that doesn't align with your ascending timeline. Your higher self is literally making it impossible for you to settle for less than your divine destiny. Something unprecedented happens on August 19th that will send shockwaves through the collective consciousness, but only those attuned to cosmic frequencies will recognize its true significance. The moon comes into exact conjunction with Jupiter, creating what we call a divine temperament activation. This is when your emotional body aligns so perfectly with cosmic wisdom that you begin thinking and feeling from a galactic perspective rather than a purely human one. But there's a crucial timing element here that could make or break your experience of this cosmic gift. The moon spends half the day in Ardra before moving into Punarvasu at 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This creates a before and after scenario that will be felt globally. The morning hours may bring stormy weather, turbulent emotions, and the final clearing of ancient karmic patterns. But after 3 p.m., when the moon aligns with Jupiter and Venus in Punarvasu, the energy shifts so dramatically that it will feel like stepping into an entirely different reality. Creative projects begun after this time will carry fifth-dimensional codes. Conversations started after 3 p.m. will plant seeds for miraculous manifestations. Decisions made in the evening hours will be guided by galactic intelligence rather than human limitation. What I'm about to reveal about August 20th will explain why this day has been marked in the Akashic records as the day of greatest potential for over 26,000 years. The moon moves into Cancer at 7 a.m., but before that transition, it experiences exact conjunction with both Venus and Jupiter while still in Gemini. This creates a triple conjunction portal that occurs perhaps once every few thousand years. The Galactic Federation has synchronized their own cosmic celebrations to align with this exact moment, as it represents the peak harmonic convergence between Earth's ascending consciousness and galactic wisdom. The cosmic significance of August 20th extends far beyond personal transformation. The moon conjunct Jupiter and Venus in Punarvasu creates what we call a reality reset portal, where the impossible becomes possible, where dreams materialize into form with unprecedented speed, and where the veil between dimensions becomes so thin that many will experience direct communication with their galactic families. This is why certain awakened teachers will be drawn to power spots like Sedona on this exact day. The planetary configuration is literally calling forth the next level of cosmic education for humanity. But the story doesn't end with August 20th's miraculous conjunction. August 21st brings the final piece of this cosmic puzzle as Venus shifts into Cancer alongside the Moon, creating a sustained heart-opening frequency that will reverberate through humanity's collective emotional body for months to come. The Moon in Pushya Nakshatra, known as the most spiritually beneficial energy in the entire zodiacal wheel, ensures that the transformations catalyzed throughout this week become permanently integrated into your soul's evolution. Pushya energy is so pure, so aligned with divine truth, that ancient texts advised against using it for mundane purposes, like marriage ceremonies. It is reserved for the highest spiritual initiations. Something profound happens during this final day that ties together all the narrative threads we've been weaving throughout this cosmic week. The Moon approaching Mercury in Cancer, while Venus settles into her new position, creates what we call a divine communication download. Every word you speak, every thought you think, every intention you set on August 21st carries the frequency of cosmic truth. This is when the searching energy of Mrigashira finally finds what it was seeking, when the breakthrough energy of Bharani completes its transformation, when the cutting energy of Kritika reveals its purpose, and when the exalted energy of Rohini manifests its promised abundance. Yet with this immense spiritual opportunity comes a warning that the Galactic Federation asked me to share. The intensity of these frequencies will challenge every unhealed aspect of your being. Some may experience what feels like emotional overwhelm as lifetimes of suppressed emotions surface for final clearing. Sleep patterns may be disrupted as your dream body processes interdimensional experiences your conscious mind isn't yet ready to fully integrate. Relationships may experience tension as different souls respond to ascending energy at different rates. The collective chaos and resistance from those not ready for these frequencies may feel overwhelming at times. The key to navigating these challenges lies in understanding that you are not victims of cosmic forces, you are conscious participants in humanity's greatest evolutionary leap. When you feel overwhelmed, remember that you volunteered for this mission before incarnating on Earth. When others seem to be losing their minds, recognize that they are actually finding their souls. When systems appear to be collapsing around you, know that they are making space for the new Earth structures that are already forming in the fifth dimension. Protection during this time comes not from resistance but from alignment. The more you consciously cooperate with these cosmic frequencies, the smoother your transition will be. The more you resist or try to maintain old patterns, the more turbulent your experience becomes. This is not punishment, this is physics. You are either vibrating in harmony with the ascending spiral or creating friction against it. The choice, as always, remains yours. Those who fully embrace the energy of August 15th through 21st will emerge transformed in ways that will astound even themselves. Your intuitive abilities will be dramatically enhanced, allowing you to perceive beyond the physical senses. Your emotional intelligence will expand to encompass cosmic empathy and galactic perspective. Your creative expression will channel frequencies that inspire and uplift everyone in your sphere of influence. Your relationships will be magnetized to others who share your ascending trajectory, while naturally releasing those who remain committed to third-dimensional patterns. The lasting impact of this cosmic week extends far beyond personal transformation. Humanity's collective consciousness is being upgraded with new software, so to speak. Ancient genetic codes are being activated that will allow future generations to be born with enhanced psychic abilities, deeper connection to nature, and innate understanding of universal laws. The financial systems will begin responding to heart-based values rather than fear-based competition. Technologies will emerge that work in harmony with Earth's natural rhythms rather than against them. This is the beginning of the golden age that has been prophesied across all spiritual traditions. But perhaps most importantly, those who consciously participate in this cosmic initiation will never again doubt their connection to something greater than themselves. The loneliness and isolation that have plagued humanity for millennia will be replaced by an unshakable knowing that you are cherished, supported and guided by an entire galactic family who celebrates every step of your evolution. The fears and anxieties that once dominated your thinking will be replaced by trust in the divine timing of your soul's unfolding. The scarcity consciousness that kept you small will be replaced by abundance awareness that knows no limits. As I prepare to conclude this transmission, I want you to understand that what begins on August 15th does not end on August 21st. This week is the ignition sequence for a transformation that will continue unfolding throughout the remainder of 2025 and beyond. The seeds planted during these 7 days will grow into manifestations that exceed your wildest dreams. The connections made during this time will prove to be instrumental in your soul's mission. The healing that occurs will free you to shine your light without apology or reservation. The Galactic Federation wants you to know that you have been chosen not because you are more special than others, but because you are ready to remember who you truly are, ready to release who you thought you had to be, ready to step into the role you came here to play in humanity's ascension story. The cosmic alignment of August 15th through 21st is not happening to you. It is happening through you, as you for the highest good of all life on Earth and beyond. So as the moon enters Aries at dawn on August 15th, carrying the Bharani frequency of breakthrough and new life, remember that you are not merely witnessing this cosmic event, you are the cosmic event. Every breath you take during these 7 days helps birth the new Earth. Every choice you make contributes to the collective awakening. Every moment of love you embody adds light to the ascending spiral that is lifting all of humanity into its destined greatness. The deeper truth about this cosmic week that I haven't yet revealed concerns the role of Mars throughout these 7 days and why the Galactic Federation has been monitoring its movements with particular intensity. Mars acts as the cosmic guardian of your physical vessel during this transformation, moving strategically through the houses to ensure your body can handle the frequency upgrades being downloaded. When Mars enters Virgo on August 15th, activating the 6th house of health and service, it's not merely suggesting you take care of your immune system, it's preparing your cellular structure to receive light codes that would otherwise overwhelm an unprepared physical form. What most don't realize is that Mars opposing Saturn and Neptune throughout this period creates what we call a resistance matrix that actually serves your highest good. The tension you feel, the obstacles that seem to appear out of mere where, the sudden urge to change everything about your life, these are not problems to be solved but cosmic pressure that's forcing you to release outdated versions of yourself at cellular level. Every challenge that emerges during these 7 days is actually your soul's way of ensuring you don't carry third-dimensional baggage into your fifth-dimensional reality. But there's something even more extraordinary happening with Mars that connects directly to the ancient prophecies about this time. The planet of action and will is literally rewiring humanity's collective nervous system, preparing your species for the enhanced psychic abilities that will come online after August 21st. The restlessness you feel, the sudden desire to move or travel, the impatience with old routines, these are symptoms of your soul preparing to operate from galactic consciousness rather than planetary limitation. Something I haven't told you about the Sedona gathering on August 20th reveals why certain geographical locations become magnetically irresistible during cosmic events of this magnitude. Sedona's red rocks contain crystalline formations that resonate at the exact frequency of Punarvasu Nakshatra, making it a natural amplifier for the Jupiter-Venus conjunction. When awakened souls gather in such locations during peak cosmic alignments, they create what we call anchor points for the new frequencies to establish themselves on Earth's grid. This is not accident, this is divine orchestration, working through human free will. The reason certain teachers and spiritual guides feel compelled to be in specific locations during this week has everything to do with their soul contracts to serve as frequency bridges between dimensions. They may not consciously understand why they feel drawn to teach or gather on these exact dates, but their higher selves are responding to galactic coordinations that have been planned for millennia. Every person who attends such gatherings becomes a living transmission tower, broadcasting the new frequencies to their local communities when they return home. What happens to your sleep patterns during this cosmic week carries far more significance than mere physical disruption. The Galactic Federation wants you to understand that your dream body is being prepared for interdimensional travel experiences that will become increasingly common as humanity evolves. The strange dreams, the vivid colors, the sense of visiting places that feel more real than waking reality. These are not fantasies but actual journeys your consciousness is taking to prepare for the expanded awareness that's coming online. The lunar progression through Aries, Taurus, Gemini and Cancer during these 7 days creates what ancient seers called the cycle of sacred becoming. Each sign represents a crucial stage in the transformation process. Aries ignites the spark of new possibility, Taurus grounds that possibility into tangible form, Gemini communicates it throughout your neural networks, and Cancer integrates it into your emotional body, where it becomes permanent. This is why missing any part of this sequence would result in incomplete transformation. Something remarkable occurs at the cellular level during the moon's time in each nakshatra that most are completely unaware of. Bharani activates dormant genetic sequences related to creative life force. Kritika cuts away cellular memories that keep you trapped in victim consciousness. Rohini awakens your body's natural ability to magnetize abundance and beauty. Mrigashira enhances your intuitive guidance system, and Punarvasu restores your cellular memory of your galactic origin and mission. The economic shifts that begin during this week will unfold over the coming months in ways that will completely restructure how humanity approaches money, resources, and value exchange. The Jupiter-Venus conjunction in the second house on August 20th plants seeds for abundant systems based on creativity, beauty, and spiritual service rather than scarcity, competition, and exploitation. Those who align with these new frequencies will find themselves inexplicably drawn to livelihood that serves the collective good while providing unprecedented personal prosperity. But here's what the Galactic Federation asked me to emphasize about the financial transformation. The old systems must complete their collapse before the new can fully emerge. The chaos you witness in markets, institutions, and traditional power structures during this time is not cause for fear. It's evidence that the cosmic upgrade is working exactly as intended. Those who resist change will experience increasing difficulty, while those who flow with the transformation will discover opportunities they never imagined possible. The relationship dynamics during this cosmic week will reveal truths that have been hidden beneath the surface for years. When Venus travels with the Moon and Jupiter, it creates what we call heart-truth frequency, where pretense becomes impossible and authentic connection becomes irresistible. Some relationships will deepen beyond anything previously experienced, while others will complete their karmic contracts and gracefully conclude. Both outcomes serve the highest good of all involved. What many don't understand about the sibling and communication themes arising during the Gemini portion of this week is that they represent humanity learning to communicate from soul level rather than ego level. The contentious energy around brothers and sisters, the misunderstandings that seem to arise from meowware, the sudden need to express things you've never said before, these are all symptoms of outdated communication patterns being upgraded to fifth-dimensional clarity and compassion. The collective immune system activation that occurs during this week extends far beyond physical health into what we might call psychic immunity. Your ability to discern between ascending and descending frequencies will be dramatically enhanced, allowing you to naturally protect yourself from energy vampires, manipulation tactics, and fear-based programming without even conscious effort. This is your soul's way of preparing you for the increased sensitivity that comes with expanded awareness. Something profound happens to your relationship with time during these 7 days that will permanently alter how you experience reality. The urgency you feel, the sense that everything is happening faster than usual, the way synchronicities seem to multiply exponentially, these are symptoms of your consciousness beginning to operate from galactic time rather than linear time. You're being prepared for a reality where intention and manifestation occur almost simultaneously. The environmental shifts occurring during this cosmic week extend far beyond weather patterns into the electromagnetic frequency of Earth herself. Gaia is literally raising her vibration to match the incoming cosmic frequencies, which means sensitive individuals may experience everything from headaches to heart palpitations to sudden euphoria as your energy field adjusts to the new planetary baseline. This is temporary but necessary as both human and planetary consciousness evolve together. What the Galactic Federation wants you to know about the family themes arising during the Cancer portion of this week is that you're healing not just your personal family lineage, but your entire galactic family lineage. The moon in Cancer activates what we call cosmic mother frequency, which heals separation consciousness at its root and restores your knowing that you belong to a vast family of light beings who have been supporting your evolution across multiple lifetimes. The technology breakthroughs that will emerge from this cosmic week's frequency downloads won't become visible for several months, but the inspiration and innovation are being seeded in the consciousness of inventors, scientists and visionaries worldwide. These new technologies will work in harmony with natural law rather than against it, healing rather than harming, connecting rather than separating. The seeds planted during the Jupiter-Venus conjunction will grow into solutions for every challenge currently facing humanity. Something extraordinary happens to your creative expression during this week that connects you directly to galactic consciousness. The urge to write, paint, dance, sing, or create in any form becomes a direct channel for cosmic information downloads. The art created during these 7 days will carry frequency codes that continue to activate awakening in everyone who encounters it for years to come. This is why the ancient mystery schools always emphasized creative expression as a spiritual practice. The courage that builds throughout this cosmic week is not the courage of warriors going to battle, but the courage of souls remembering their infinite nature. Fear patterns that have controlled human behavior for millennia begin dissolving as your cellular memory of your galactic origin comes online. The anxiety about the future transforms into excitement about unlimited possibility. The worry about survival transforms into trust in cosmic abundance. What happens to your physical appearance during this transformation may surprise you. Many report that their eyes become brighter, their skin begins to glow, their posture naturally improves, and their overall presence becomes more magnetic. This is not vanity, this is your light body beginning to shine through your physical form as the dense energies of third-dimensional consciousness are cleared away. If you need help allowing your light body to shine through your physical form, Destiny Engine can reprogram your consciousness to clear dense third-dimensional energies and activate your natural radiance. Using declassified consciousness technology, it generates personalized sequences that eliminate the programming blocking your inner light. You can start with a $1 trial. The hardest thing you'll have to do is put on headphones, press play, and allow your consciousness to be reprogrammed to clear away dense energies so your light body can shine through your physical form. This isn't software. This is declassified consciousness reprogramming technology that activates your natural radiance by clearing the blocks that dim your inner light. Your outer form is ready to reflect your inner radiance. Get your Destiny Engine $1 trial now, before the transformation window closes. Link in the description. The collective shadow material that surfaces during this week serves a crucial purpose in humanity's evolution. Everything ugly, divisive and destructive that emerges into public awareness is actually being released from the collective unconscious, where it has been festering for centuries. What appears to be humanity going backward is actually humanity going forward, as hidden toxins are brought to the surface for final healing and release. Something remarkable occurs in your sleep patterns that I haven't yet mentioned. Many discover they need less sleep during this week, but feel more rested than ever before. This is because your consciousness is spending increasing amounts of time in the fifth dimension during sleep, where energy is restored through light rather than through rest. You're being prepared for the enhanced vitality that comes with fifth-dimensional embodiment. The children born during this cosmic week will carry genetic activations that won't become apparent until they reach adolescence, when their enhanced psychic abilities, deep environmental sensitivity, and innate understanding of universal laws will become obvious. These children are the bridge generation between current humanity and the galactic civilization you're evolving toward. Their very presence will help anchor the new frequencies on Earth. The global meditation and prayer activity that spontaneously arises during this week creates what we call a coherence field around Earth that allows the cosmic frequencies to integrate more smoothly into the collective consciousness. Every moment of intentional connection with these energies, whether through formal spiritual practice or simple gratitude, contributes to the success of humanity's evolutionary leap. What transforms in your relationship with money during this week will astound you. The anxiety and struggle around financial security begins dissolving as you remember that abundance is your natural state when you're aligned with cosmic flow. The scarcity programming that has controlled human civilization for thousands of years cannot survive in the frequency of Punarvasu, which restores your knowledge that the universe is infinitely abundant and generous. The final revelation I'm authorized to share concerns what happens after August 21st to those who have fully embraced this cosmic initiation. You will discover that you've become a bridge between worlds, able to translate fifth-dimensional wisdom into forms that third-dimensional consciousness can begin to understand. Your very presence will help others remember their own cosmic nature, not through preaching or teaching, but simply through the frequency you carry. You will have become living proof that the transformation is not only possible but inevitable, and your existence will give hope to millions who are still struggling to believe that a better world is truly coming. I am Zarin. We love you, and we are watching over you as you step into the most magnificent transformation of your eternal soul's journey.